Guys, what is going on? Blossoms back, and look at this. Before I could even make a video documenting my experience about the Audi RSQ8 finals, we have it again. The weekend has just gone by, and obviously I was doing that special video yesterday about overrated or overpowered, and I haven't gotten a chance to make a video talking about, whether I won the prize car. I did, and kind of my experience of going through that. But, before I could even make a video about that, we have another final again. What is going on? Okay, and I'll be honest, I can't really tell you what is going on, okay? So before we start today's video, before I talk about anything else, I want to start off with a disclaimer. And I feel like a lot of the videos nowadays, I always start off with a disclaimer, but I guess that's the life of a YouTuber, okay? I want to just share my personal opinion with you, and I'm going to share it right now. So I want to tell you right now, okay? I don't care. I genuinely don't care. Listen, guys, I've played Top Drives for 8 years now, okay? 2017 September, it's now 2025. We're closing in on 8 years. And throughout the last 8 years of playing the game, I've learned to just not care, to disassociate myself with the decisions that the higher ups at Hutch make when it comes to things. Okay, look, I've seen a lot of things just break in this game, whether it's people getting, a free 100 super rares, or a free 5,000 gold, or I don't know, a repeat prize car, or whatever it is. Look, I genuinely don't care anymore. I don't care how they fix it anymore. I just don't. When you've been playing this game for 8 years and you've seen all of the genuine BS that has gone around, I'm just rolling with the punches now. So I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't really know what happened over the weekend. I don't know what happened that caused another final to spawn. In my opinion, when I played the game, I'm in the NA servers, right? I didn't have any issues. I saw some people saying that some people were getting multiple prize cars. There were some people saying that, their servers crashed. Look, like I said, I played the game for 8 years. I have had servers crash right before a final. This, honestly speaking, I've not had a server crash in my final for many months at this point. It used to be so frequent, if you remember that. And there were times where a Hutch would compensate you and bring you give you a prize car if they deemed that you deserved it. And there were times where they just didn't. Like a lot of things has happened over the 8 years, and I can't keep track of every single one of them. And I don't want to keep track of any of them anymore, especially in my position when I wasn't affected. The finals on the weekend for me went as expected. Nothing crashed. I played to the final second, and everything went as normal. So I understand that if you were affected by the issues, you might feel differently than I do, but I'm going to be completely honest, I don't care. It's been 8 years. I've seen a lot of issues in this game, and I've seen a lot of questionable ways and a lot of questionable tactics Hutch has pulled out to try and quote-unquote fix whatever was broken. And honestly, I'm just rolling with the punches. I'm going to be completely honest. 8 years of playing this game, I'm going to be real with you, I don't care. We got another final, great. I gotta be honest, I think I got pretty lucky, again, for the third week in a row of winning the prize car. Third week in a row, I've opened a lot of packs. Third week in a row, not third week, sorry, third tri-series, so that's more like 6 weeks, right? So sixth week or third tri-series in a row, I opened a lot of packs. Third tri-series in a row, I didn't get any legendaries. And third tri-series in a row that I won the prize car. I remember the start of the Chevy Daytona, right? Chevy Daytona, I actually ended 13th, if you guys remember that. But I got the prize car because one of the guys in my bracket didn't do enough races. Can you believe that? And this time, I got the prize car because one of the hands, and there was some drama about that, but I don't want to talk about it. I don't highlight it anymore. But one of the hands in my bracket was just genuinely weak. It was so bad, and I actually had a chance to actually win this prize car, even though my hand was pretty bad as well. So I know a lot of you guys are probably going to clown on my tri-series hand already, and that's fine. Feel free to clown on it. It's not very good. I don't know how I made it here. I joined on like the first day as well, or like about a day and a half in. There was a dude in my bracket that was in the top 12, and in his hand he had this, the Nissan Sentra SE-R. I mean, that is a target on your back already. You got a car like this in your hand, you're asking to get targeted already. I mean, that was the only hand I could beat as well. I couldn't beat any other hand in the top 12, and I just went for it. So yeah, I won the prize car in the end, so that was pretty nice. RSQ5, right? RQQ8. I don't even know what the hell I want, right? So, yeah, I wanted it there. It's even one start. I know, I freaking one started. Can you believe it? But man, that was a pretty tough final. I genuinely didn't know if I was gonna get it or not. Like I said, I don't really care about the final. And I just want to clarify something. When I say I don't care about the final, I'm still gonna race. The only difference if I care about a final or I don't care about a final is if I care about a final and I miss out, I will feel sad. I will feel angry. I will feel like I need to redeem myself. But if I don't care about a final and I don't win the prize car, you know? So like I'm still gonna try and win the prize car, but like if I don't care, it's just that, you know, if I missed out, it is what it is. You know, it is what it is, literally. Yeah, now the finals are coming back, and I'm kind of excited, actually. I don't really care about getting the key. I already won the prize car. In fact, I was happy to get the Panamera. If I didn't win the Audi RSQ8 the first time, I was more than happy to get the Panamera. So this time, you know, if I get a harder bracket, I'm just gonna get the Panamera. I'm okay with that. It's an X legendary. It's medium ground clearance. It's a Porsche, and I collect Porsche, so I love them. But anyway, let me showcase you the hand that I was using. So I've got a Max Aria E-Force 87. I've got a Max Aria Nismo FEO as well. So these two cars were my only two epics that I use. In the end, I did max the handling on the Nissan Z Nismo. I didn't use it in the end though. It just wasn't great. In the end, I just used two Nissan Soros Juniors and hoped and prayed that I didn't get a fast circuit. And the last car that I used was the Nissan Pulsar. Now, I do have two versions. I have a 323 and a 233. They both draw against each other on a city small or medium anyway, so it really didn't matter which one I was using, but this was the hand that I used, and it just got by. So yeah, I got 12th place, and this is like the second time in 3 tri-series I got 12th place. The last one was for the Lamborghini Autentico. It was like an Audi final. Okay, to be fair, I didn't open, I only opened a titanium for that one, right? I didn't open any other platinum pack. But yeah, for that one, I don't even remember where I ended. I feel like it was maybe 10th or 9th or 8th, maybe even 12th. I don't remember anymore. That was such a blur to me. But yeah, that was the hand that I used. These were the 5 cars. So anyway, you know, since that the event is back, and I already clarified that, you know, I don't care. It is what it is. There's another event. It's back again. Let's just join it. And I guess my goal now is to just get a Panamera 4S. So we're gonna go with the same exact hand, and let's see how far we can go. At this point, my main goal here is, you know what? I'm just gonna get as many races as I can. That's all I'm gonna do. I just want to get as many races as I can. So yeah, I got a slalom over there as well. And the thing is, right, I'll be completely honest. If I pulled a legend, if I just pulled one legend, my hand would be so much better. It would be so much better. Skip match 307 to 0. Yes. To be fair, you know, I do win the Panamera, but if I do end up getting, I'm still gonna fight for top 12. Okay, I'm still gonna fight for the top 12. I don't know where we're gonna end this time. Oh, look, it's Arctic again. I had him in my main final. You know, the real one. And there he is. I mean, this is already shaping up to be a pretty tough bracket. I think it's not even halfway full. But there are already some names that I recognize in here for sure. So yeah, let's just see how far we can get with this hand. The thing is, again, if I just had a legendary, if I simply had a legendary, I have the material, okay, to max the cars out. I've got epic fuse material lying around for days at this point. Guys, I have not pulled a legendary in over 2 months. Okay, that also means that I've not needed to upgrade any legendary for any tri-series that we've had because there was no legendary to upgrade. And within those, you know, 2 months, 6 weeks to 2 months, I've still been quite consistently, I've been consistently pulling out epics still. So yeah, I gotta say, I'm in a situation now where, bro, just give me a legend and I can max it already, okay? Just give me a legend and I can literally max it already. The amount of epic fuse material I have, I'm not gonna boast. I'm not gonna say that I have a lot. I'm not gonna take it for granted. I don't have, you know, a crap ton of epic fuse, but I definitely have epic fuse laying around. I can max a legend. I want to max one of the newer Nissan legendaries, but if they're not gonna drop for me, what do you want me to do? You know, what do you actually want me to do? I have just enough gold to open 1 tri-series carbon fiber, which is still in the store. So I'm gonna go for one. I thought, you know, I genuinely thought if they were super money hungry, if Hutch was super money hungry, like, you know, if they reintroduced the final, imagine if they reintroduce a titanium pack. Imagine if they brought back another titanium pack. Could you imagine that, guys? They brought back another titanium pack. Oh man, I honestly would have opened it. If they brought it back, I would consider opening it. Seriously, I really would. But there's no titanium pack as far as I'm aware of, so you know, we live in with game crash. Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Yeah, I mean, it's the BlueStacks way, isn't it? You play some rounds and then you crash. We got a 3-star out of that though, so that's pretty cool. And I do believe that we have, no, I think that's all 5 races done. I think that's all 5 races done. Yes, it is. So we're 5-0. Again, this is just all a bonus to me. Whatever rank I finish at is just all a bonus to me. I don't want the Skoda, and I think I have enough to get the Panamera, but we'll see. We will see. Anyway, what else do we have? We've got the more than meets the eye as well. I got like 3 races that I can pump out over here. This event highlights one of those legendaries where they're actually very useful to me. And that is actually the Porsche 911 Turbo S 3.8. I pulled that at the beginning of World Expo, you know, back when I still could pull legendaries at the start of an update. You know, that's long gone now. That's how old is this car? I want to say 1,000 years, almost 1,000 years, 1,000 days. Wow, World Expo felt like it was yesterday, but it's like 993 days. I feel like World Expo is closing in on 1,000 days. I probably pulled this like a couple days after the update dropped, so I feel like the actual age of World Expo is probably around 996. Maybe 995, something like that. Maybe even 997, like the Porsche. Or maybe even, it's definitely not 992 because this is 993. Oh, I wish we saw this yesterday. This is a 992 Porsche, isn't it? No, it's not. This is a 991. Yeah, it's a 991, isn't it? Yeah, there you go. Okay, anyway. Porsche nerd. Well, I'm not really a Porsche nerd because I might have gotten that wrong. I'm not sure. But anyway, this is the hand that I'm using right now. I do believe that's a 991. This should be a 991 as well. Yeah, 991, 991, and then this was taken an inspiration off another 991, I believe. Yeah, should be. Okay, let's see what we can do over here. I just need 3 win conditions across the board, and then we're gonna be good to go. I gotta say, I do love this car though. I use it so often. I really, really do. 1,467 races. I didn't think that I was gonna be using that car as much as I did, but it's actually very, very useful, and I'm very happy to have it in my collection. It's one of those legendaries where it's won me a prize car, it's won me carbon fiber events, it's won me ceramic events, and I use it time and time again, mainly because I guess it's one of the best convertible cars, so it has that niche locked down, you know, and it has that replayability feature to it too. I do quite enjoy it. There are a few legendaries where I feel like, you know, I didn't think they were going to be that replayable, but they are. Another one that I realized that I use a lot is the Nissan R85V. I've used this in a couple of tri-series, like, you know, qualifiers and prelims, some carbon fiber events. There you go, 631 races in 479 days. I use that car, and it's going to backfire if it's wrong, but I think I use that car a lot more than the Zenvo Aurora Agil, which, you know, on paper is a lot better, but here's the issue. If you're Danish, you know, if you're mostly Danish, and if you're Zenvo, if you're from an obscure country in top drives, if you're from an obscure manufacturer in top drives, I tend to just use you a little bit less. 301 races. Okay, it's not too bad. It's not too bad, but it's less races than days owned, compared to the Nissan R85. Which is more races than days owned, and that actually genuinely speaks volume nowadays in my garage. Oh my god, guys, I messed up. I actually messed up. The second half of this recording was just my face. Just the entirety of it was just this. It was just my face. I messed up. Oh my goodness. I opened a carbon fiber pack as well, and nobody saw it because it was just my goddamn face. I don't have enough gold left. I had enough gold to open a carbon fiber for this video because I always promise you a carbon fiber gameplay day. I had enough gold just for one. I opened one and we didn't record it, and I'm so sorry. I messed up. Here's the problem. To change scenes on my OBS, pressing 8 is my entire face, and then pressing 9 just brings it back to the normal screen. And when I was searching up the Nissan R85V, I typed R8, and that was the key that changed the camera. I'm sure you guys noticed because I was talking about the Nissan, and then boom, I just zoomed in for no reason. So the rest of the video out of that, because I never pressed 8 again, I never pressed 9 again. That video just gone now. So anyway, let me just tell you what happened, okay? That was my fault. I messed up. Basically, I just talked about cars, legendaries that I use more often than others. Some surprising legendaries I use more often than others. And then I got back into the more than meets the eye. I think I did like one more race or something like that. We won that, and then we got into the Reno event. I went 5 races. We won that. We had a surprising loss in one of the races. I thought that my rare Renault Kalios was gonna beat like an ultra rare on a wet slalom. You know, the ultra rare was a front wheel drive performance tire car, but we lost, and that was a bit of a surprise. But yeah, so that's all just gone, and that's sad. But the thing that pisses me off the most is that we missed the carbon fiber. So let me just give you a recap. We got ourselves, I opened the final carbon again, and again, in normal fashion, I had no luck. I opened it 7 minutes ago, as you can see at this point. So we got a Cedric and I got a Nissan Z. That was it. But hey, I do apologize. If we didn't get it, but I hope I can make it up to you. Let's open a 3 times ceramic pack. I like to hoard the coins here, but just this once, we'll open it 3 times. Let's make sure that it's actually my face. I mean, not my face this time. Let's say we can actually see the screen this time. Okay, Ford Fiesta, Cortina. Look, I want to do the carbon fiber. This might be able to be beating the carbon fiber, though. This might be able to beat the carbon fiber. We might be getting something better than an ultra rare, perhaps. I'm cursed by not getting legends, but I'm not cursed by getting epics. I can get epics, so I believe. V8 Vantage, and 3, 2, 1. There you go. I can pull epics. Just 7 minutes ago, I could have used a 2.5% chance on the carbon, but I'm happy. Anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for today. I'm sorry, we cut the video short. I was supposed to do like 5 other races, and I don't even know what I was talking about at that point. I said stuff about how, you know, my Yesco is great because it has more races than days, and one car that was, you know, a really good legendary that was a little bit surprising was the Huayra, right? Because the Huayra, I've had less races than days, stuff like that. Anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for today. I'm happy that we got an epic. That was good. We can definitely pull epics on this account, but not legendaries. I hope you guys have a great day. I'm gonna stay safe, wash your hands, and blossom out. Peace.
Bro, this song just makes me so happy.
Me too.
Imagine being Asian in the 50s, looking nifty, leather jacket, looking sleek, look like Presley, look so deadly. Got a jukebox back at home, feeling jazzy, turn it on and play it slow, like the movies with the ladies.
They so fine.
Imagine being Asian in the 50s, looking nifty, leather jacket, looking sleek, look like Presley, look so deadly. Got a jukebox back at home, feeling jazzy, turn it on and play it slow, like the movies with the ladies.
They so fine.
Sit back, relax in my Bonneville Pontiac.
Why do I even bother opening carbon fibers? I hope you guys have a great day. We're gonna stay safe, wash your hands, and blossom out. Peace. Oh no. Oh no.